Hey guys, what's happening? Hang on 1 minute. 1 minute. Always something. Always something. Oh man, so washed out too. Shit. I'm just gonna have to do that. Oh, do we have people in the house? Sorry, I posted I was going live on mobile, but obviously I couldn't switch that over. But what's happening? How's everybody doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Here we go. People are joining finally. Well, first thing I want to say is I'm just saying, ever since the Met Gala, seriously, ever since the Met Gala opening up and Haley Bailey said, let them eat cake. You know, before talk about going into rabbit holes and figuring out what the hell's going on in the world. Just super, super like negative energy everywhere. It just seems like everything just like came down all at once, and there's just in the air. I don't know if everybody feels the same way or not, but it just seems like in the air everywhere. Just so negative, so just like down, no energy, no motivation, foggy thinking, ears ringing, all this stuff. Can everybody hear me okay? Somebody tell me that they can hear me, please. I'm gonna make sure everything's working good. Yeah, people might still be on the other feed. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know if I can do two at once. Anyway. Let's see here. Live. Yep, live, everybody. Everybody jump over to the other feed, not on the mobile. See if everybody gets that message. Anyway. So anyway, yeah, I've just been like laying low, collecting my thoughts, absorbing everything that's going on in the world. And honestly, I just haven't even given Meghan and Harry one thought. I mean, it's like kind of worthless to even think about what those two morons run around and do. It's just ridiculous. I mean, who cares? There are so many, much more things that don't get addressed going on in the world right now. And it's crazy out there. So it's just been overwhelming mentally, but it's okay. I'm going to be okay. Meghan and Harry will always be Meghan and Harry, and Meghan will always, always open up that fly trap of hers and just make a mockery of herself, regardless of what anybody does. And it just makes me think like you walk around in complete oblivion, like with this stupid medicated look on your face, like, oh, like you could care less what the entire world thinks of you. At least that's how you walk around. And it's really funny. It is so funny because who does that? I mean, nobody that I've ever met in my entire life does that and doesn't even care, except for, when you put out all your little PR puff pieces about how you were so upset and you were so in tears because the rollout of American Riviera Orchard and your jam didn't go good and you got criticism from the public. Well, first of all, you're going to get criticized because number one, for $250 a jar that comes with a pubic hair in it, it's like, come on. It's like, really? Did you think people were going to just think that was okay? And, people spit it out and return it, Sorry, but nobody cares about your jam. But it's like the same thing with Nigeria. It's like you go there and you think it's the Met Gallon for Meghan Markle, and you're flaunting around in these like little outfits that you would wear, doing service work on a yacht, in front of school kids, thinking you're putting on a private fashion show for Nigeria. And yes, you got put in your place and slapped down, so rightfully so. But yeah, it's like, who do you think you are? Which brings us to like the other worst hated celebrities in the world list. Hey, you made it for the second time in 2 years running now. That's pretty good. Something to be proud of. Oh, but anyway, we could talk for days on end about the shenanigans and the utter just stupidity of somebody who just continues to walk around like nothing matters and nothing bothers her, which makes me think the only reason somebody would do that is because she's already bought and paid for. Already bought and paid for. She could care less about money. She could care less about that. She could care less about this, anything. Is she ever going to run out of money? Probably not. Probably not, because I do believe, allegedly, in my opinion, that she is bought and paid for already. And she could care less. But us, as the general public, knowing this, and what she is and who she's proven to be over the years, now that everybody knows, hey, that's great, because that's the end result of everything right there. Everybody in the world knows exactly what she's made of, who she is, who she's not, who she'll never be. And that's just wonderful. That's wonderful news, in my opinion, allegedly. That's my opinion. But to make the most hated, unpopular celebrity list, and she's not even a celebrity, she's a put Z-list actress who had a job as a floozy on a cable show, who would go around and physically assault anything that moved with a pulse. So yeah, big achievement in life there, big achievement. And then yeah, but it also makes me think of other things like, is she being protected? Does she have so much dirt on somebody that she never gets her wanker stepped on? Which everybody in the world knows that she needs her wanker stepped on, big time. Somebody has got to put the foot down on the wanker, put her in her place. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course. Why hasn't that happened? Why is this mockery still going on? Why is nobody saying something about the invisible children that just don't exist, allegedly, in my opinion? Seriously. Who puts up with this and who lets this stuff go on? It's like, what is really going on here? That's the big question. What is going on? What's the big picture? But the world may never know. Just like with everything that goes on with all the A-list celebrities who are all in a big giant circle together, who all have paid politicians in their pocket, paid this, paid that, paid everywhere. They cover each other's ass. The shit hits the fan and nobody ever gets in trouble. It's the same thing, which brings me to the Met Gala thing. It's the same. All these people know each other. They all know each other. They all have dirt on somebody. They've all paid off this person, paid off that person to control everything in the media and everywhere else. That's what I've come to find out over the last couple of weeks. And that's allegedly, in my opinion, of course, but pretty much spot on. Really disappointing. And it's really sad when you look at everything that's going on in the world, all around the world, major conflicts on the brink of God knows what kind of war now, complete eradication of people going on in the world, and nothing's being done about it. It's not being, the only place you can get a decent piece of news is Al Jazeera. It's not shown on anywhere else. It's very frightening and very sad. And a lot of people, don't judge me because I'm not going to do politics or anything like that. I'm going to do right and wrong because that's what everything is about, right and wrong. It's not about one side or the other. It's about, you just don't fucking do stuff like that. You just do not try to brush and hide major things like that that are so wrong against humanity. You just don't do it. No side is, I mean, people are going to have conflicts no matter what, all the time in life, in countries, all the time. But certain things just cannot go on. And that's just wrong. I mean, there are innocent people who don't want anything to do with that that can't even get away. So that's all I'm going to say on that. But a lot of people got pissed off at me because I said free Palestine on one of my Instagram posts. And it's not about that. It's not about that. It's about right and wrong and humanity. So it's not about one side or the other. It's about freaking humanity. That's what it's about. Nobody, no innocent people should be without the right to get away from that kind of stuff if they want to. And certain people have not been given that opportunity. They just keep getting backed into a corner, and it's just not cool. Not cool, and it's really disgusting. I never pledged any of my tax dollars for that kind of shit. I know that. So anyway, let's say hi to some people here. I don't want to rant and rave here and just explain to you while I was in hiding for a couple of weeks, just gathering my thoughts and trying to get rid of all this negativity and down, bummer, horrible negative feeling that's just in the air everywhere. But hi, Savannah. Joni, hello. Pit T. Yeah, everybody's well. Mary Kay, hi. Gigi, hi. P, hello. Catherine, hello. Gloria, Gloria member, hello. Thomas. Yeah, we're all doing pretty good. It's all right. Just, we're getting by like everybody else. Caroline Gallegos, hello. Sherry Johnston, hello. Shannon, hello. Rachel Bennett. SD, hello. Lisa, good morning from Tasmania. Oh, it's early over there. Well, you got up early for this. I'm proud of you. That's very nice. Debbie, hello from Alberta, Canada. Kelly Glennis, hello. Bob, boom, hello. Joan, hello. Boy, we got all kinds of people in the house. Where's all my members? Where's all the members? Yeah, so anyway, it's just let me see what I got here. I've got a couple little things I'd like to share with people today. Couple little eye-opening little factors. Let's see what I got here. What do I have here? I've got a couple little videos I want to share. And wow. Lady C just sent me an invitation. Look at that. The summer ball ticket. She sent me tickets. That's awesome. castlegoring.com. Summer ball ticket. A benefit for veterans. Wow. That's awesome. Now we just have to get there. But look at that. Castle Goring. Boy, that would be cool to be able to take dad to. We've been invited to Castle Goring twice or three times before in the past. Me and dad and Samantha. That'd be nice if we could get out there and make that. Especially, we got dad's birthday coming up um, in July, so that's coming up pretty quick here. So maybe we get dad out of the house for a while and get him on a plane and get him over there somehow. But what a washout Nigeria was. What a slap in the face. What a slap in the face to the Nigerian people. Totally disrespectful to go over there and think it's your little Met Gala because you were never invited to the Met Gala in California in Hollywood. So I guess she improvised and spent. And basically, this is what gets me. Goes and tries to counteract, all like, the airplane ride with the guy who was in trouble with the United States and not allowed in the United States because of the airline guy who gives them free rides on the jet. Oh no, but they didn't know. They blamed it on the defense minister because his staff apparently made the flight arrangements. So they had nothing to do. They didn't know. So of course they brushed that off and put a puff piece out there. I think it was the Daily Beast. Typical. And then nothing but puff pieces all across the board. Puff piece, puff piece, puff piece. All paid PR on these stupid little magazines, the online magazines. Like, let's go rub it in their face that Meghan flaunted 120,000 pounds wardrobe and jewelry in one of the most poverty-stricken nations on the planet. Rubbed it in their face, and then dressed like a you-know-what, where you're not supposed to do that. And then, what's her name? The First Lady of Nigeria. Even just, slapped her in the face. We don't do that nudity shit here, lady. Take your floozy ass back to wherever you came from, whatever barrel, whatever yacht, whatever, what, and get your ass out. And that's so rightfully so. That's great. I'm glad somebody finally did. It's just trashy, Oh, it's all about me. It's all about what I wear. It's all about my jewelry. It's all about my stupid, wrinkly, nasty clothes. Who does that? Oh my God. I've got a really interesting piece here that I'm going to read here for you in a minute, but we'll get to that. But yeah, blamed it on the Ministry of Defense's staff who made the flight arrangements, right? And then I think I read somewhere that she allegedly tried to get the Nigerian king or government to pay for her $120,000 wardrobe while she was there also. Well, you get what you pay for, which is nothing. So yeah, that's why you got your free rides on the jets with allegedly convicted people that are wanted in the United States for alleged huge crimes. And yeah, of course you wouldn't be associated with those people, Meghan, because no, you're perfect. That's why the Attorney General was knocking on the door of Archwell also. Where's that 20 million? It's all coming out in the wash. Slowly but surely, it's all coming out in the wash. So, man, it's just sad. It's just sad that you would go do that whole entire tour acting like you're a royal and it's all about you and what you wear. And that's it. That's all you cared about was the cameras taking pictures of like it may as well been SpongeBob in a bikini, as far as I'm concerned. Very, very bizarre. Yeah, but all these puff pieces: the Mirror, Daily Mail, Elle, Indie, People, Newsweek, Yahoo, Vogue Arabia. Never even heard of Vogue Arabia. Lifestyle. This is gross. And I'll get to those. I have a list. Yeah, well, you get what you don't pay for, Megan. That's right. You get what you don't pay for. So that's why you got the flack on riding on alleged criminals' aircrafts for free all over the place. La 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 la, and then yeah, allegedly, in my opinion. Oh, oh yeah, we're gonna. Ooh yeah, I have to get to this article. But yeah, definitely glad the Nigerian first lady definitely called out Meghan and put her in her place and says nudity is not what we're about here around our children. They want to protect their children from alleged vile influences like that. Good call. Yes. Yes. Very good call. Let me look this up here real quick and say hi to a couple more people here. Claire Longshaw, doom and gloom mood. Yes. Claudia, what is that? A pineapple? Sue Prov. Hi, everybody. Melissa Collins. Howdy from Kentucky. Hello. Debbie. You know what, Thomas? Meghan is doing all the work for us. I'm just sitting back and watching the global humiliation pile up on a daily basis. That's right. Absolutely spot on. You know, it it doesn't have to be chased down anymore because in her little demented, freaky, psychotic universe that's rolling around next to like a moldy peanut in her head, her reality and her concept of reality, allegedly, in my opinion, she just does it all herself. Somebody put a post up about, I think it was on TikTok, about you can see it in the eyes. You can know a person immediately by looking into their eyes. And this person described it as empty, soulless, empty, cold, and completely bizarre. And you could see the evil. And if you look at these pictures, hundreds of them online, look at the eyes. There's a serious problem upstairs. It's dark, it's mysterious, but yes, Debbie, you're right. This folds out all just no problem. She just like every single day. Isn't it wonderful? I wish I would stop shaking. Lord. All right. Dixie from Northeast England here. Hello, Lisa B, another member. Samantha was great on Royal Mess the other day. Yeah, she told me she went on there. And I did not because I just didn't feel like it. I wish the thing would stop shaking. Anyway, Catherine Razia, really enjoyed seeing Sam on Royal Mouse. Yes. Tiny T, hello. Sarah Buffon. Hello, Thomas Essex here. Sunny 21, yes. Jenny Everlyn, hi from Greece. Hello. Jules, CZ Obi-Wan Ruby. Hello, Thomas. Really? All right. Sorry, guys. I'm going to have to fix that. That's really annoying. Very annoying. Very annoying. Oh, well, I'm only here for another couple weeks anyway, so. Okay, where was I? Oh, hi, everybody. Princess Carlisle, another member. Hello. Kayla G. Armstrong, another dedicated member. Thank you so much. As each day goes on, Tom, the more world turns on Smeg and has been. Absolutely right. Helen Berg, 1960. Karma is creeping up on them both and has started with the fine First Lady of Nigeria. Yes, it has. Absolutely. Delhi Plumbers, Jam Scam. Del Plumber, sorry. Melissa Collins, hope your dad and sister, yes, everybody's okay. Just going through life every day. just trying to digest everything that's going around in the world. I mean, we're in some really dark days here. That's what I see, you know. Um, Never in a million years did I think that we would be on the brink of global disaster, which I do believe we are on a very fine line right now between a really messed up life and just, I don't know. That's just my opinion, but I try not to go there. Mm. Leo the lioness. She was disgraceful. Yes. Claudia ARL. Is she selling anything yet? Um, you know, you want to be criticized about something, right? And you're gonna bitch and moan and cry about it and put out a puff piece in the fucking papers about how you were emotional and sad and crying because people criticized your nasty jam. Okay, well, it's nasty. Okay, people won't eat it. They returned it. They said it was off, um, overpriced, and there's a hair in it. Wham. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. Oh, Leslie Mathis. Megan, put some clothes on. God, yes. I mean, I never ever in my life ever dreamed that I would see the woman version of SpongeBob SquarePants in a bikini and a backless dress. It looked like a giant piece of like what kind of like Munster cheese walking in a dress. Gross. It's really hairy. Really? Wow. I'd be staying at the hotel also. Oh Jesus. Oh, John Lamb. Your sister is mentally sick and disturbing to watch. I think that's like it is. And it just makes me think about like when all this started. And me and my family had to defend ourselves to the T and nobody would listen because now we know that everything going around in the background was fucking paid. They paid to make us look bad. They paid to not let us tell our stories. And they were just saying that we're rude, vicious, racist, abusing people. When in actuality, it's the other way around. You know, the whole wide world knows exactly who Meghan Markle is now. Yes. And that's the way it goes. You know, you can't, it just is what it is. And if I say it is what it is, then I'm going to say it's something that you step on in a park. And that's exactly what it is. It. Yeah, it. Oh, who do we got up here? Leo the Linus. Wow, thank you so much. Much love to you, Dad, and Sam. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, I got to get Dad off the couch. We go out quite a bit. We go out to dinner here and there, but I'd really like to get him on UK soil. So maybe I'm gonna try and get something going for his birthday, and maybe try and get him over to Castle Goring, over to Lady C's house. Now that would be great. And then I can call the Netflix crew, and I can wear hidden microphones and hidden cameras. And oh boy, the Netflix crew will really like that. Yeah, if Megan caught wind that the Markles were going over to the UK to Castle Goring, God knows what she would do. But that would be hilarious because hopefully she would just get bombarded with like tomatoes and rotten fruit when she got there to try and intervene or whatever. But she would definitely do something to make the news. Oh, look at me, look at me. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, jam scam. Nope. Janet Fletcher, hi, how are you? Jenny Evelyn, hello. Lisa B, another member. Nigeria's first lady was very critical of Meghan. It's getting sad now. Of course it's getting sad. It's been sad. It's been sad for so long. It's just getting disgusting now. That's why it just bothers me. It really does bother me that the royal family is putting up with this. I know they have a lot of things going on right now, but you're letting this little, truck stop lot lizard, allegedly, in my opinion, run around and just make a mockery of everything, you know? Audrey Jensen, thank you so much. I know it's good to be back. I'm doing okay. Like I said, I had a dark cloud over my head for a while, just digesting all the shit in the world. And honestly, just, the importance of Meghan and Harry is like nothing. They have made their own beds, and now they get to sleep in them. Hopefully, in some other country. I think they're going to go to Ghana now or somewhere else, which is another PR puff piece. It's ridiculous. Catherine Jones, Dad's doing okay. Yes, he is. Oh, Prairie, your family deserves all good things in this life. It takes one dysfunctional member to cause drama. I can't imagine what you are all dealing with. Blessings to you all. Thank you so much. That's really nice. 39 and a half subscribers. I have more subscribers than that, Grandma Moses. Unless, I'm going to play something for you guys real quick, okay? Because it's actually important, okay? This is a very good acquaintance of mine, and he's got something to say also. And I'm sure you'll know who it is here.
Good morning, friends, followers, subscribers, but most importantly, the ones that are on my Instagram subscription channel. Thank you very much for continuing to support me. It's wonderful. And today is Sunday, the Lord's Day, the day of rest. Oh, right, so what's been going on? Well, I've been sitting back and watching a lot of things happening. I have got fantastic individuals around me who keep an eye on a lot of things which is going on. Not just online, but offline. And I sit back and I monitor. I just monitor. Sometimes I take notes. I make phone calls, bits and pieces. I just keep away. Now, as you've noticed, there has been a little bit of a tit for tat type thing within, let's say, the YouTube creator platform, where for some reason, there seems to be someone out there determined to cause friction amongst decent creators. And it's a little bit turmoil, isn't it? Some great people. I've got some great friends now. I've met some great people through YouTube, wonderful people that I would give my time to. Others not so much. Anyway, as you see, I sit back and I watch, and there is a dedicated campaign to try and remove certain voices off social media platforms. And I've noticed this. Last night I tuned in and I watched the Duchess of North Sussex. I watched her live stream. Very, very interesting, filled with information. And I'm watching the Royal Grift, and I'm watching Avid. I'm watching several people now come together and put out information, which is unbelievable. And we'll get to that. But what I can say now is I know what's going on, finally. And it's very sad. But anyway, what else is happening?
So, everybody knows I've been going through this for a long time, and so have a lot of other people on social media platforms, especially YouTube. There's people behind the scenes who are getting paid, right, to disrupt, take down, edit, remove, completely make disappear on all social platforms that say anything about the swamp donkey. Anything bad. What did I say? Yeah. I guess I could say that, but we're targeted. Okay. And this has been going on for a long time. And it's just so creepy when you dig into that rabbit hole and you find out more and more and more, which Trevor Cole here, yeah, he knows. And it's like I said before on many other shows before, it's only a matter of time before your door gets kicked in. And yeah, and you get to go to the Gray Bar Hotel. So yeah, those days are coming. One by one, these rotten little pig shit freaks are going down for the threats, the death threats, and everything. So those days are coming. Yeah, but I just had to play that for you because he sent me that this morning, and I checked it out, and it's very true, and the clock is ticking. So Annette Hunter, all joking aside, I think she is a very dangerous bunny boiler obsessed with revenge on the royal family. You are not the only one who thinks like that. It is out there. And you cannot see later in that video, I think he went on to mention, he goes, it doesn't matter what VPN you have. Actually, this is my information. It doesn't matter what VPN you have. If you think that you can't be traced and your VPN bounces all over the place, you are so mistaken, because you get nailed right down to your fucking home address. That's how good they are. So she may be dangerous, but what she is, I do believe with she's got a lot of money and a lot of influence and a lot of power behind her. And these people are very influential in influential places. And they're all crooked as hell. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course. So, but you know what? Karma always wins. Good always prevails over evil. And that's what we're seeing now, folks. Good is prevailing over evil. So they'll sit there and they'll mess with everybody on YouTube, try and have people shut down over and over and over, and delete and harass on all social media platforms. But the good news is that they're being tracked. And when Charles and William decide to open up a can of whoop ass, one of these days, hopefully, guys, really, seriously, one of these days, like I said before, if the Sussex Squad threatened my wife like they threatened Princess Catherine, there's not a place you can hide where I won't find you. So it's all coming down. It's going to be a beautiful day in the neighborhood coming up real soon. All right, we got 959 people in the house. Man, I love you guys so much. You guys are awesome. And I should give you more. But I'm out of my fog. I'm out of my slump here. I've digested all the crap, all the connections. All these people are just so connected. It makes me want to vomit. And hopefully something will get done about it. I think ever since the Met Gala, I think people woke up a little bit as soon as that Haley Bailey said, "Let them eat cake." I think it just, the whole table needs to be turned. They need to eat cake. Let them eat cake. And I think it's really important that people realize that the position that the entire world is in right now, most of the world is starving. Most of the world has to decide whether they're going to pay their bills or eat. That's the way it is. The billions and billions and hundreds of billions of dollars that get sent out of the United States to go fight wars every year is just mind-boggling, when there's people starving to death in tents on Hollywood Boulevard. Yes, Hollywood Boulevard, the place with the stars on the sidewalk that used to be something. Now it's just a shit show. and all over America, every single city. Nothing's done about it. Nothing is done about it, and just not in the U.S. It's like it's crazy. But I'm not going to do the politics. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying, something needs to change. These people. One thing I did say before about like the A-list celebrities who think their shit doesn't stink, who get 50 million followers and all these endorsements and products this and products that. Okay, that blockout thing, that's still going on, and it should go on. It should go on forever. Block them out. Don't buy shit from them, right? Buy from your local grocers, your local little small community vendors is where your money should go. Support your local little guy, because it's just going to keep on going on and on and on and on. And the other thing is, like, not one of these celebrities will follow you ever. They don't give a flying what about you. They just want your likes, and they want you to buy something from them. And that's all it's about. Money and the root of all evil. So don't support them, block them, buy from your local little guy, and slowly but surely it'll make a difference. They'll get the message and things might change. That's just my opinion, of course, and I'm going to stick to it. But who dat? Oh, my mom. Mommy's here too. Hi, Mom. Ivy Smythe, hear you loud and clear. Awesome. Okay, that was a while ago. Okay, I'm way behind on messages. Okay. Prairie, Boatfoot, can't possibly be a happy person. Lisa B, Tom, she is being protected. Yes, she is. She's being protected because, allegedly, in my opinion, I'm going to say that everybody has dirt on everybody. How come when you have, here, I think I wrote them down here somewhere. I wrote down, this is important. Okay, the P Daddies, the Opie Wanfrees, the Ellen Degenerates, both of the Freaksteins, all of the Scabby-Dashians, the massive list of A-list celebs who are all involved with these wonderful special parties, right, that get brushed under the carpet, never to be heard of again for years and years and years. It's sick. It's sick. It is. So, sorry, but, got to say some stuff, because it's so wrong. Just throw it in our faces while we're starving to pay bills and just barely get by and exist. And fuck, you just have what? To get out of jail free card for the rest of your life just because you're rich and you pay off politicians and people in high places to make shit disappear, especially on all avenues of the media, especially with TikTok, trying to shut down TikTok or own TikTok because it's the only place that you can still talk without sort of getting confined. It's crazy. But yeah, when you guys if you guys do any investigation and looking into this, and you see it's, you're going to be sick. Thank you, Marie, so much. You are awesome. That is so nice of you. Thank you so much. But like I said before, let them eat cake. Eventually it could happen. But it's sort of like, we are like living in a real life Hunger game, and it's out of our control. I think in the United States, it's just insane, the problems that the US has, and all the money going to fight wars to kill people. It's just disgusting. But it it's a no-brainer when you put all these keys and pieces together that you see who's controlling the media. So you don't see any of this. You just walk around on your phone and text and play and get on social media and look at this and look at that. And it's not even on the news. It's just crazy. But when you start digging into it, that what happens at these super special parties that you only hear about when somebody gets really hurt, but these super special parties, the unthinkable, unimaginable, horrible things that happen to very, very young, whatever, it's evil. So one of these days it might come out. Who knows? Maybe some miraculous miracle will happen, and all this shit will just be done with, and they'll all be taken. They'll all be taken care of somehow, some wonderful way. Who knows? I don't know, but pretty sad. Pretty sad. I'm not going to bore you with those kind of things, but my eyes got opened up right after the Met Gala, and it just, I don't know. What can we do about it? Not too much, because after all, we're just a little guy, and nothing ever gets done. Debbie Paradise, laugh my effing ass off. Yeah, Thomas, everyone but Harry and Meghan know. I've been saying that the kids don't exist for a couple of years already. It's just way too obvious. Yeah, what is going on? And it's just like so bizarre. It's the biggest shit show I've ever witnessed in my life. And the fact that, my God, it's my family name, for God's sakes. Oh, I mean, my dad was talking about that the other day. He just shakes his head. He goes, I have no idea. I have no clue. I have no idea. But oh man, let me see if I can find this one thing I wanted to show you guys. It's actually kind of important. Yeah, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle pushed back on Nigerian wanted fugitive claims. Yeah, they tried that, blah 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 blah. They didn't know, whatever. Yeah, Of course they knew. Of course they knew. They've been rubbing elbows with that guy forever. He gave him a flight from Canada to the U.S. Seriously, blow it out your ass and stop telling lies. Seriously, to make yourself look better, because you can't make yourself look better anymore. It's over. Let's see. Meghan Markle spends 120,000 pounds on outfits for Nigeria tour, where millions live in poverty. Wow. Finally, the Mirror puts out something useful. Jazz Can, thank you so much. The children is the disclosure we're all waiting on. That will be the nail in the coffin, I think. Well, you think, and I think also. And that's probably got to be the most fearful thing that's making her stress out so much. She gets that giant vein right here that goes like a Y. It kind of looks like a tapeworm going up and eating the last of her little brain cells. That's what it looks like to me. The stress has got to be so overwhelming, because when that comes out, you're not even going to be able to get a job at Walmart. Not that that's a bad thing. Walmart's a pretty damn big employer, but yeah. All right. Yep. Jackie Tinsey, I'm surprised at the royal family for allowing this to carry on. Me too. I'm just blown away. How does this keep on going on? Lady Addison, whistle down. Another member. I reckon James Bond is about to crack down on some things soon. Yeah. Now we're talking. I think you hit the nail right on the head there. James Bond needs to get involved in this. All right. Annette Hunter, malignant narcissist who is obsessed with revenge, is a dangerous bunny boiler. Yeah. It's not one, it's sinister. Yeah, it is. It's creepy. Creepy as fuck. I mean, let's take a little step backwards here. Um, let's stalk and study a prince for 7 years. Let's study everything about him and his mother, and let's corner him in an arranged meeting, right? And then use everything you learned against him to corner him and manipulate him. And because anybody can look this stuff up. Anybody can look this stuff up. Let's buy domain names before you even go out with a prince. Everything. Let's buy every domain name, like Princess Meghan, Queen Meghan. Remember what I said about the eyes? You can see it in the eyes. Well, you talk about sinister and creepy. Damn. Oh, damn it, Janet. Hello. Prairie, can't wait for the Guana trip. Wonder what her wardrobe will consist of. Well, I don't know. But I'd be embarrassed to leave my house. I would. I would just if I knew what people really thought of me, and I don't know. I mean, all these people must still be on the payroll, because if you look at the social media accounts and you look at the comments on there, it's still disturbing. It's like all these paid bots. I I have all these fake followers and paid bots to comment nice things about me on my social media that I pay for. What the fuck? I mean, right there. Already got busted by Instagram, you know? Creepy. Do 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 do. Oh man. Grandma Moses, I don't give a F about this. Just funny seeing the drama. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Elite Security Services in the UK. Meghan wouldn't even look at Harry if he worked at McDonald's. No, of course not. Coming to America. McDowell's. Wow. Did I do a post on Instagram about that a while back? Yeah. If Harry worked at McDowell's, coming to America. Wow. The Simpsons ought to make a episode about that. Vicky Peak, if they go to Ghana, I will eat my hat. Mm-hmm. Sarah Balcombe, hi sugars. Your queen is falling fast all over the world. That brings me to another little thing I'd like to say real quick here about that, because shit, I just lost my place. Oh, dang it. It just jumps around so bad like that. Really? I really lost my place. All right. Oh, man. Well, I guess okay. Well, sorry guys, I lost my place here. I really wanted to try and hit these in order. Mary Wilson, the unsuccessful grifters. Yes. Samantha McDowell, baby reindeer. Oh, I saw that. I did see that. Susan Reich, hiya. Phyllis DeRoker, 100%, 100%. Happiness. Humble yourself, or God will do it for you through humiliation, Meghan. Yep. Well, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, like, a lot of the things that I did see at the Met Gala and the performances that I've been seeing a lot lately is a lot of evil symbolism. And then Meghan wearing the cross upside down. You guys, what do you guys think of Meghan wearing that upside down cross? Not on more than one occasion. So at some point, somebody's going to come collecting, and it ain't going to be God. So that little vein that looks like a tapeworm on your forehead, yeah, somebody's coming to collect, and it's not God. So you make your bed and you sleep in it. Henny Penny, keep laughing, Tom. Laughter is best medicine. Yes, it is. Pauline Anna, if I would live in Sussex, I'd move. Yeah. But I did hear somewhere that the king is finally doing something with Parliament, and an emergency rearrangement in Parliament. I guess they're going to change a couple things because it's about time that somebody's titles get removed once and for all. Get the fuck out. Go. You and your little blow up inflatable kids. Get. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course. Wolf Atkins, speaking of messages, nothing I send to the email address ever goes through. It always says server error. Yeah, that's because of assholes, like we were talking about earlier, and Trevor Colt was talking about. There's people who fuck with people and try to control every. I mean, these are people that are like, let's see, at that little thing in Florida, that lady standing next to Meghan on the stage, she was what, some Google exec or somebody, some influential person that has to do with YouTube or Netflix or something like that. Yeah, it's just the writing is on the wall. You know, us little guys, we don't have a voice. We're supposed to just sit and just do what we're told. And if we say something wrong, then we get, shut down or a slap on the wrist or whatever, because all these Z-list fucking yacht actresses who think their fucking shit doesn't stink, right? If it's the business, okay, you're a public figure. You're well, you're not a celebrity, but talking about celebrities, it comes with the job. You have to take criticism. If you don't like it, change the channel and don't read it, right? You don't have to read the comments, but if I was a celebrity, I'd kind of want to know like what the public really thinks about me, and I would change my fucking attitude if people had a serious problem with me, or if I was just a complete dumbass. I would change my attitude. I would do things differently because people don't like it. Well, you have to make, they support you. Without the public, you're nobody. You're nobody. Well, yeah, you're always going to be nobody anyway, allegedly, in my opinion. Nobody. But like I said, we all get to sit back and we've all watched this unfold. And it's unfolded in my family's favor because we were all right from the get-go. And what kind of person gives their father an ultimatum before their wedding, right? Disown my brother and sister, or you can't come to the wedding. Who does that? Meghan Markle does that, right? Who was in cahoots with photographers and news agencies that set my dad up to look like a fool when they promised him multiple occasions to make him look good and then made him look like a fool? Who puts out false news stories saying my father faked a heart attack? Who doesn't go visit their father when they have a heart attack? Who doesn't go visit their father when he has a stroke? Disgusting, disgusting, disgusting. Which brings me to a conversation that me and Dad had the other day about, everybody wants to know like what happened, and when did the change happen? When did you notice? Was Was she just a little bitch as a little girl? La 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 la. Well, yeah, she was. As she got older, she got snottier. You could see it in the little video. She just turned into like, just a little snot, a little shit. So, but when she was in Toronto for a while, Dad told me the other day. He goes, it was at that moment when I knew she had totally changed and I didn't know my daughter anymore. And that was, she talked down to my dad like he was a piece of shit. And that she had never ever done that in her whole life. But she talked down to him one day like he was nothing, like he was just in her way, totally useless to her. And she had never done that, but who knows? Eyes wide shut. She drank the Kool-Aid, whatever. That's what I'm going to say, and that's what I'm going to stick to it. Eyes wide shut. Yep, and that would explain exactly who she is now. And you know what? Like I said, they're going to come knocking, and they're going to come collect that soul someday. So, but that's your problem and not mine. Anyway, Pauline Anna, I would love Wolf Atkins speaking message. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Samantha McDowell, Tom's mom. Yeah. Samantha McDowell said hi to mom. Hi, mom. Tegan Cousins, Harry married his mummy stalker, baby reindeer 2.0. Yep. Yeah. Who, like, let's study this person for years before we stalk him and then corner him into, I want to find this thing that I really just have to read for you guys. Speaking of reindeer Rachel, okay, you guys have mentioned reindeer a couple times here now. Let me read this for you here real quick. This will just take me a minute, bear with me, but it's good. I knew I had business interaction with Meghan Markle before she became an A-list celeb. Well, she never became an A-list celeb, so that right there is not right. She was never an A-lister celebrity. She was a third-rate cable network extra on a show. Wasn't the main character, just a character on a cable show. So that's not A-list. Hollywood, major motion pictures, that's A-list. So anyway, let me turn this up here so I can read it. Okay, so this person had a business arrangement with Meghan Markle before she became an A-list celebrity. My God, the amount of wild drama that ensued from her all the way to the end. I'm not here to trash Meghan. I'm not a hater. I was one of those people who truly wanted to stay in Meghan Markle before and after an engagement to Prince Harry. I met her a year before she got started dating Prince Harry. I can't say the line of work I was in, but let's just say I needed to work closely on a photo shoot with her. So this is a photographer explaining that he had a business arrangement with Meghan to do a photo shoot with some magazines or whatever. One can only guess what those would be. Well, let's see. Contracted Meghan to do a photo shoot. I hand selected her for the photo shoot. I believe she was going to become hugely successful in the future. That's why I chose her. We had everything lined up. World-class Vogue photographer, stylist, hotels, book, everything. Meghan agreed to do the shoot. We spent many weeks discussing the shoot with her and her PR. Her PR. This is what I was getting at. Her PR, a mysterious woman that we couldn't call. At the time, Meghan's PR was a mysterious woman that they couldn't call. Interesting. Okay. We would only speak to via email. Meghan had a lot of outrageous demands for someone that very few people actually heard of at the time. So the attitude started there. The attitude also continued way through. This is really interesting though. Okay, everything went well. Everything went well up until the day before the photo shoot. Next thing you know, hold on a second, guys. Let me get this here. Okay, everything went well up until the day of the photo shoot. Next thing you know, skimming over a lot of the story here, Meghan's PR, the mysterious woman that you could never get a hold of, only by email, right? Okay, Meghan's PR is freaking out at us because someone from our team, mind you, this person received previous authorization from her PR, posted a social media post about her upcoming shoot. My God, the friendly, mysterious PR turned into a downright psychopath overnight. She cursed us out, threatened us, and acted damn right insane, all via email. When I say insane, I mean insane. Discombobulated sentences, all caps, 10 pages of pure, incoherent madness. Long story short, the photo shoot ended up being canceled. We had to scramble to find a new celebrity at last minute. Okay, fast forward a few months later, I met up with Meghan at an event. She was nice and lovely, as she portrayed herself to be on camera. But I have a very sharp intuition when it comes to people. Every time I spoke to her, she seemed off. Contrived to me as she was hiding something. I told her about the PR's behavior from previous, and she seemed genuinely shocked. She claimed to have no idea that her emotionally unstable PR ruined the photo shoot op with us. She claimed to have been genuinely interested in the gig and mentioned that her PR said we were the ones who canceled the contract. Oh, so there's contradiction right there. So let me go on here. The day I spoke to a friend of mine who worked, hold on, Jay mentioned that her PR wants who had canceled the contract. That day, I spoke to a friend of mine who worked for another company. Their company contracted Meghan for a photo shoot as well and shared a similar story about Meghan Markle. Okay. Hold on. This is the little conclusion right here. Okay. Let's see, their company contracted Meghan Markle for similar photo shoot and shared the same similar story as Meghan Markle. The companies that my friend and I represented at the time were in big league brands that worked with several much bigger celebs in the past. After the event, Meghan sent me an apology email. I had a nagging suspicion about her that ended up cross-checking the location stamp of her email. Okay. As well as the one from her mysterious PR. For those of you who don't know, this is a very easy way to trace the origin of an email. Guess what? Both emails originated from the same exact computer and location. So basically what it's saying is, this guy, what he is saying is, Meghan basically sent him an email, completely psychotic and deranged. That's some pretty scary shit right there. And this goes back. I mean, this is like personal accounts of people that had lovely experiences here, and that just goes with all the other lovely stories that follow her around like a wake of destruction, right? Wherever she goes, Harry's always apologizing. She doesn't pay her bills. She expects things for free. Something seriously, like, exactly like my dad said. One day she talked down to me like I was a piece of shit. So Yep. Oh well, what can you do?
Gala. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa?
Everyone is buzzing about the alleged dig that Nigeria's First Lady Oloremi Tinubu took at Meghan Markle. And of course, we're going to dive into this topic. But first, let's dissect exactly what she said that caused all this commotion.
The message here is we have to salvage our children. You know, we see the way they dress, they keep forgetting that Nigeria, we are beautiful. The moment you can see what they showcase on the stage, I said we are fashionable, we see what is going on. You know, we are not having a Met Gala, and the men are well clothed. So we have to do something. Tell them the way it is. We don't accept nakedness in our culture. That is not beautiful.
Yeah, that's called a slap down. That's right. All right, Tegan Cousins. How long has the Meg spoken to the dead? Apart from her dead career, that is. Yeah. And that's another thing. I just have to say, why in the world is what is going on with Harry? I mean, he must be so brainwashed and so caught up. I saw a picture, somebody posted a picture on TikTok of King Charles on the bottom of the picture, like waving, you know, and then Harry was wearing like he was standing like in Nigeria with I guess the other higher ups in Nigeria wearing a robe, and the look on Harry's face was priceless. He looked like he just rolled out of bed from like sleeping like in a barn on a hay bale all night long. His hair was all messed up, and utter look of like just like what has happened to my life. And it's true. So how long? It's just like it's just mind boggling. Ginger. Okay, remember, hi Thomas. Mom asked you, son, to read my message for black tie ball in the UK. I need an escort. He know of the host. Telly Savalas. You sound upset. Nah, I'm okay. I'm good. Linda Cannell. Wow, I've been thinking the same thing for a long time. Bought and paid for. Yep. Bought and paid for. Carol Summersberg. TikTok is Chinese. Better be careful talking on that. Yeah, you know what? Sorry, but if you want to get news that you can't get in the States, you get it from TikTok. Huh. That's a no-brainer. That's why Mark Zuckerberg wants to buy TikTok or ban it in the United States, because they've already started filtering, and they already gave the US government a little backdoor to moderate and to look in, because they don't like what people say. They don't like people speaking their mind on any platform. It's actually creepy. Is it true she knows Andrew? Catherine Jones. Is it true she knows Andrew from her yacht days and has the dirt on him? Well, that's a whole, there's pictures on the internet. That's all I'm going to say. Everybody, you can find them. They're still there. They keep appearing. Just type it in, Google it, and look for it. And you make your own conclusion with that. So I'm just gonna, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. All right. Coco Sherrill, Tegan Cousins, absolutely spot on. Why didn't I think of that? Angie Turns, what is King Charles hiding? What is everybody hiding? Yeah, I mean, it's really bizarre. It's just, why is this not being talked about? When is it going to be talked about? When is everybody going to know? I don't know. Very strange. But a lot of things are on Google. You guys are just, I mean, maybe that is the dirt. Maybe it's just like, oh my God, Harry would fall to pieces if he knew that. I'm surprised Harry's still standing anyway. He's got to be an emotional train wreck. But I did, you know what? If you guys look back at some of my earlier videos on YouTube, there's quite a few, but go back a year or so and you'll see where Nostradamus made another prediction that I'm really surprised it's lasted this long, honestly. I thought they'd be separated and split up a long time ago, but I know why they're not. I know exactly why they're not now, because that's all Meghan has. Meghan Markle only has the Sussex Squad and Prince Harry to ride coattails on. Without those two, where would she be right now? Being the person she is, where would she be right now? So that's why Harry's not going to get away. Harry is not going to get away from her. There's no way. Meghan will not. Meghan will just, you see the way that she walks in front of him, and she pretends like every little function now is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, which is kind of funny. Pretty soon she's going to show up at like a ribbon cutting for 7-Eleven and call back Grift to take her picture doing it. So, and then she'll slap Harry and say, "Go get me a Slurpee." That's coming, the big grand opening of a 7-Eleven in your neighborhood, starring Meghan Markle. Oh, hola, 7790. What's happening? Thank you so much. You are awesome. But so I thought a long time ago, Nostradamus made a prediction a long time ago that, 6 months from, I know it was like, about 2 years ago when I started making videos, almost 2 years ago, but someday soon, MI6 or MI5 or somebody, is going to come rescue Harry. It's like I wanted to make a little movie, like a little short movie called, and not Saving Private Ryan, but Saving Private Harry, when Harry gets rescued from the chicken coop. Because one of these days they're going to find him in the chicken coop, huddled in the corner, wasted off his ass, drinking a bottle of gin, talking about how he never saw it coming and she left him. But Harry, you don't have to worry about that anymore, because Meghan won't leave you, because you are the meal ticket, son. And sorry, the only thing that would spoil that is coming clean with the kids. So there's your out ticket. If you wanted to go home and try and save face and try and live a normal life again, spill the tea on the kids. Get it out there in the open. Just be done with it. Tell her to kick rocks and go home. That's just allegedly, of course, in my opinion. Hello, Marie. Tom, Meghan, and Harry don't look well. I think it's karma. Like they say, what is on the inside shows on the outside. Well, guess what? You know what? You are absolutely 100% correct. 100% correct on that, because the evil, rotten, like black, evil, tar, gross, disgusting, evil stuff that must surround her heart is coming through in her face. She looks like, how much has she aged? Look at the pictures from the royal wedding, right? And look at the pictures now. It's scary. Very scary. Very scary. And you're right. Okay. Ginger. Ginger, you are awesome. Laugh out loud in front of 3,000. Thomas, would you like to go to a ball in the UK? You know the hosts, yes or no? If no, perhaps Pops or Samantha. July. In July. Well, of course I'd like to go to the ball. Do I know the host? Well, yeah, that's Lady C's. Is that what you're talking about, Lady C's? Texas. Well, I would need a date. Can't go by myself. All right. Anyway. Jazz Can. No, I don't have a PayPal account. I tried that once and it got, when I was having problems on my channel and it was getting a little fishy. So, just leery about all that kind of stuff, but I can work it out. I know you get much more. The YouTube takes their nice little. See, that's the thing. YouTube takes their fat little cut of everything, right? And then they have the balls to moderate you and try and control you, but they don't have a problem taking their cut. That's for damn sure. Okay. Where did that go? Where did that go? Okay. Karen Aspen Institute is working hard too. Harry and Mimi's are involved with them. Go to their site and see what they are doing. Yeah. Aspen Institute. They want to control the speech also and control things online and hate speech and what well, then they ought to stuff like a dirty pair of underwear in Meghan's mouth and shut her up because she does most of the hate speech. Yeah, Meghan, go to Aspen Institute and have somebody shove a dirty pair of underwear in your mouth so we don't have to hear that trap flying anymore. Henny Penny here in Australia, things are bad too, Tom. Yep, I heard a lot of things are bad in Australia. Vicky Peak, Andrew probably has the dirt on M. Yes, probably does. Okay, well. In the UK. You know the host. Yes. Okay. Well, yes. Sure, I want to go to the ball in the UK. Of course I do. I'd like to get Dad over to the UK for sure. I mean, he deserves definitely some recognition from the king, in my opinion. So I think it would be really, really nice of King Charles to recognize my father in some way, some small gesture, some way, some possible, because he knows what my dad's been through and just the same thing that he's been through. So Flapper 27, thank you so much. We all appreciate you and your family, Tom. God bless you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much also. You guys are awesome, and I really love all the support. You guys really just give me all the time, and I never really advertise that I'm going to go on, or it just pop up whenever, and I get all these people showing up, and it's just, it's heartwarming. It's very touching. You guys are great. Christine, hello. Nice to see you back on here. Megan, how's your daddy? Yeah, that's right. Megan doesn't care about anything but her stupid social media accounts, where she thinks it's like she has all these bots that comment the thing about bots, when you pay for bots, they don't buy anything. So she's number one on my block list for 2024. So I don't know about you people, but she's number one on my block list. Worthless existence. Andrew probably has the dirt on Meghan. Megan's probably got the dirt on Andrew. Is that a song? All right. Gracie, Melinda, Tom, hang in there. Stay strong for you, dads. Yes, we are hanging in there. It's, but yeah, I mean, when the attorney general knocks on your door and then you got to, pull a favor, you have to pull a financial favor and call Gavin Newsom to say something nice about you and say it was a mistake, that you didn't pay and it was an error. And wait, the check's in the mail. I'm fucking surprised she didn't say my dog ate the check. My dog ate the mail. That's why it's late. Seriously, the check's in the mail. So you mean to tell me that you physically wrote a check and stuck it in the mail? Yeah. I'd buy a jar of jam for $200 also. God. Well, it's only a matter of time, It's only a matter of time before all this stuff's out in the open. And I hope it all happens all at once with the kids, Archwell allegedly missing, $20 million. Allegedly, of course. And everybody knows that I've always used that phrase. It must be nice to have millions of dollars of other people's money to spend like it's yours. Eventually, it's coming out. Okay, Precious DeVere. Please go to Lady C's ball in July. She will look after you. All right. I'm going to try and make that happen. I think I'll make that happen. So, and yeah, I'll tell everybody I'm coming. If I'm going, I'll tell everybody. So just got to get there first. Things have been, things aren't as easy as they were before, especially with people fucking with my YouTube channel, while I'm here taking care of their father. She's got nothing better to do than to bitch and moan about everything. So, but yeah, Meghan, how's your daddy? Yeah, dad doesn't care about you anymore, so don't worry. Oh, man. Let's see. Where'd I go here? Where is my spot here? Look at my California holding press conferences for the Harkle. Yeah, exactly, Montana. Why was the governor of California holding press conferences for the Harkles? You know what? Because this is other people's money. This is what I was talking about earlier in the show. This is like everybody knows each other. Everybody pays each other off. One person here, one person there. It's fucking disgusting. It's just rude. It's disgusting. Same thing with Harry's visa. It's like, they bend the rules and they make the rules up as they go along to accommodate these people who put money in their slush fund and other people's. It's just mind-boggling. The United States must be the laughing stock of the world, the way our politics are run here. If you don't have money, you're in trouble. If you're not somebody, you have no say in anything. You have no rights whatsoever, right? But if you got influence and all these people in your corner with all this money, oh, sure, go ahead, break the law, do whatever you want to, blah, 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 blah. Hey, yeah, we'll get to that in 5 or 10 years. But until then, don't you worry about it. Bullshit. That's what this has become, such a shit show. Mm-hmm. A shit show. Anna P. Meghan, what have you done with the children? Oh, thank you for reminding me. I've got something here. Let's see now. Where did it go? I have my little headlines of the day. These are really funny. All the puff pieces, right? Daily Mail. Is it a coincidence that Meghan Markle is the style twin of American royalty Carolyn Bassett Kennedy? You tell me that somebody didn't type that out with a check and send it to the Daily Mail to print. Meghan Markle reacts to being named in most disliked celebrity list. Well, get used to it. Sorry. What the one that I'm looking for here? Oh, Meghan Markle in tears over unfair criticism of American Riviera Orchard. Well, stop putting pubic hairs in your fucking jam and get the FDA to approve it and sell it for $5 and you won't get any criticism. Allegedly, in my opinion, of course. What the one I'm looking for? Hold on. Meghan Markle invited to Guyana after overwhelming success in Nigeria. Fuck, man. Paid. Oh, Daily Mail again. Meghan's forgotten mission to explore her roots in Malta. Again. But the one I'm looking for, hold on, it's here somewhere. Oh, the Telegraph finally put out a good one. We Americans are fed up with Meghan Markle. It's time for the Brits to take her back. Well, she's not a Brit. She's not royalty. She's not a princess. She's not even a duchess anymore. So she needs to find her home and her way back to her home and her roots in Nigeria. So Meghan Markle told off over her nakedness in Nigeria. Yep. Where is the one that oh, here it is. The Hinduist Times, another paid one. Prince Harry to take charming Archie and Lilibet on the next trip because Meghan thinks it will attract what, money? Now that I would pay to see. Let's just see. Okay, and this is 15 hours ago. I pulled this up today. Anybody could type up Meghan Markle news. Prince Harry to take charming Archie and Lilibet on next trip because Meghan thinks it will attract. The only thing Meghan thinks the kids will attract is money, in my opinion, allegedly. This is just so foul and disgusting that the money spent on this by these two clowns, it's no wonder they're being investigated for missing charity money. God damn it. I'm sorry. That was not cool, but just what is going on? And yet they gallivant around without any repercussions because everybody's got dirt on everybody. Anyway. Beating ants, the John Doe of this world. It's not gonna buy her $50 jelly. Uniparties on both sides of the pond. Catherine Jones, I've seen them. Catherine Jones, Clairvoyant. I've seen them. I've seen them what? What? Them or the kids? Have you seen the kids? Sweet freedom. Don't worry, Tom. They will fall. Good always overcomes evil. The fact that we are still here proves that. Don't feel defeated. We are just waking up. Take care to you all and your family. Yep, that's right. Lizzie Sangi, charcoal eyebrows, is probably watching. I'm sure she watches my show. It probably, you know what? If Meghan watches my show, she probably just sits and goes, "Wow, wow, Tom looks really good. Tom looks way younger than I do." Yeah, Tom's 15 years older than me, but he looks so much better and so much better than I do. That's probably what Megan thinks when she watches. Hi, Megan. How's that vein doing on your forehead? You stress that thing out anymore, you're gonna burst it. Oh, all right. Let's see here. I think I can probably knock this out here in the next few minutes. La, 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 la. Hi, you're live on the show with Thomas Merkel Jr.
Oh, no, I'm pulling my leg again.
No, you are live on the show right now with Thomas Merkel Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, I have Samantha.
Well, what's up? Hey.
I have Samantha Merkel on the line.
Memorial Day weekend.
Nothing at all. The sun doesn't come out anymore. It's been cloudy since the eclipse. So
You're kidding.
no, it barely comes out. It comes out for an hour, like patchy here and there, and then it just goes away every day.
Yeah. No, I don't know, because when you were telling me all of that stuff about how the sun seems to be white and not yellow like it used to be in Florida, I'm talking bright yellow, hot as a mofo, like 105 degrees. It's like unbearable, but the sky is gorgeous. It's sunny, it's bright yellow, so I don't know. I think it might just be depending on where you are.
Yeah, who knows? No big deal though.
Yeah.
How are you?
Okay, it's just hot.
A couple people were commenting that they saw you on a Royal Mess the other day, and they said you were good.
Oh well, thanks. I mean, it was really good to see everybody. I just, it's hot here. I got kind of tired of staying in the house, and there's so much going on. It's really great to be in touch with people and just have that outreach, and they're so sweet. So cool, and some of them are so informed. It's like I felt like I was really out of the loop. I thought, wow, I thought I was reading everything. I was up to date, but you guys just have a hand on it all. So they're great people.
Where?
So,
On the Royal Mess?
yeah, on the internet in general, a lot of these people, and I've had to kind of do an about face. There was a time when I thought a lot of people were just gossipy and, should mind their own business. But a lot of these people have huge hearts. They do have a vested interest, not only as British citizens, but as American citizens. And they really care. They care about what goes on in the world. So I had to take a step back and really just listen to a lot of these people and understand their perspective. I mean, they're pissed. They're pissed. They don't like being played. They don't like being lied to. They don't like being manipulated by the media. And it's shocking, but I think they're starting to get it, not just about our family and the royals, but about a lot that's going on in the world. And it's great that they can talk about it, exchange ideas, and it's cool to be. I just felt it was cool that they had me on the show. They invited me in, and I was fascinated by what they had to say too.
Yeah, I mean, not that like Meghan and Harry are of any more importance to even think about anymore, because they're both ridiculous clowns, and everybody knows that now. And it's just nice that. But the main thing is, like, it does affect a lot of people's lives, and a lot of people are pissed off because there are so many unanswered questions, and the royal family just keeps putting up with it. Everybody's waiting for some answers, and it's just not coming. It's like I was talking about, like the A-list celebrities who just get away with whatever, and it doesn't come up for years and years later, like nothing ever happened. and the fact that she just gallivants around with that stupid medicated psychotic look on her face, like she does no wrong, and she just thinks everybody's there to see her. It's annoying, and something needs to be done about it.
Well, here's what's going on too. It's really weird. There's something known as cognitive dissonance, and I think when people on such a grand scale are like seeing all of this propaganda, the media, and all of these egregious actions, whether it's politicians or Harry and Meghan, and they're realizing that what they read and what they see and that they significantly rely on is not what's really going on. It is freaking people out, and they're having not meltdowns, but they're having epiphanies, and they have a right to be angry, like you said.
Yeah.
They want answers.
Yeah. Yeah, especially like line of succession and all that stuff. And nobody's talking about it. It's like nobody's talking about it. Anyway, Leo. What?
You and I have talked about this. I don't mean to interrupt you. You and I have talked about this. We talked about this on shows with other people too. And I don't want to. I'm getting my Scott Lobido potty mouth on. I want to say, what the fuck is in the water and going on that somebody doesn't have the balls to bust out that big bad boy DNA test? It's like, you know what? Let's stop this game right now. Put all your cards on the table. If you want to coerce or blackmail or whatever, you just go right ahead. You throw it all on the table and let's see who comes out on top.
Yep. Put your money where your mouth is. I mean, you talk about avoiding something like the plague. Hey, let's settle this right now. Take a DNA test. Prove everybody wrong. But no. And the reason why is because without Harry, Meghan would be like working at Sizzler salad bar. Seriously, like cleaning up the croutons and straightening up the peanuts and fluffing the spinach. That's what would be her job right now. But without Harry, without Harry and the invisible kids, that's the only thing she has. And it's just, that's why, I thought they were going to be like divorced a long time ago, because I couldn't see how Harry could put up with finding out all the lies that she told were all actually true, right? The total opposite of what she said came true. And now Harry knows that and he's got to live with it. And I thought he would have put his foot down and bailed a long time ago, but there is no way. She's got her claws in him so deep that, I don't think it's a good outcome for him at all. I think he's headed for a serious mental breakdown.
Well, I'm not defending her, but do you think it's a case of her having her claws in him? Or do you think it's that they both burned their bridges so badly in their codependence and dysfunction, in my opinion, that they have nobody else? Like, who's going to want either of them?
I don't know. Let me channel and let me talk to Grandma Markle. She's in the grave, and so let me see what Grandma Markle has to say. Let me Grandma. Yeah. Grandma says to kick Meghan Markle in the ass as hard as you can. So
that's amazing, because she never lifted a finger at anybody except to point and say, "Use kids, I could frame you," but she never spanked or lifted a finger at anyone. But she just said that a lot. But I think now she would actually do it.
Yeah, us Markles have this amazing ability, to channel the dead people's thoughts, because Meghan, she talks to Diana all the time.
It's like that movie, I See Dead People.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, and that's another thing too that I see pissing off the British people. There were so many people in Great Britain who were emotionally intertwined with Princess Diana and all of that, and that caused a lot of division between the people, because they're the monarchists who are pro the monarchy as it is. Some of them never let go of the Diana thing, and they really felt as though her death was intentional. That whole crime scene controversy, it's very sad. But for someone like Meghan to seemingly be playing that card now and manipulating not only Harry but the public with that shit.
Yeah. So guess what? Lady C sent us tickets to a ball out at Castle Goring.
Wow.
Yeah, let me see what it was again. Sorry. The summer ball, Castle Goring summer ball ticket to the benefit to the care for the veterans. So
Wow.
we just gotta get there.
I would love to go.
Yeah. So,
Now we can feel like Cinderella, like maybe the fairy godmother is going to show up in a pumpkin coach and whisk us away and take us there.
yeah, the only thing I could see is Meghan flying around on her broom, trying to take the attention away from the veterans again.
Yeah. Well, that's another sad thing too. I mean, this whole Nigeria thing, there was some propaganda out there that this wasn't them, meddling in foreign affairs with Nigeria or trade relations. This was official for Invictus. Well, it wasn't presented that way, and whether it was for Invictus or to try and dabble in politics without the authority to do so from the royal family or the American government, they offended, apparently, the Queen of Nigeria, who was not shy about her remarks of how inappropriate Meghan's dress was, because that's a largely Muslim country, and it's not a small thing. They were offended by that. They say it's insulting and shocking. So it's like, wait a minute, you're coming to our country. You don't seem to give a shit about our customs, norms, and mores. And that's really hurtful, because you, on one hand, out of one side of your mouth, you want a relationship with us. You're calling us your new family. And on the other side, you're just stepping on our value system.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's just, I'm reading a lot of answers and comments from earlier in the show that I'm just catching up on now. And as far as nothing's being done about it, a lot of people are saying free speech won June. MI6 has been involved for sure. Yes, they are. Definitely something's going to be done about it. Yes, it's disgusting and so wrong on so many levels. Beanie Nace, I feel something bad is going to happen to this Meghan because she messed with the powerful. She also messed with a Ouija board, in my opinion. I think because somebody's going to come calling for that debt, and they're going to want their payment. So.
But yeah, the other thing too, I think maybe she forgot how loved the Queen of England was around the world.
Yeah.
Right. And those relationships are far-reaching, and they don't forget. There are grudges in places people couldn't imagine there were grudges.
Yeah.
So it's really playing with fire. It's really, in my opinion, arrogant, and it's a dangerous cat and mouse game that someone so inexperienced should not be playing.
Who was the artist that sang "She's Got Betty Davis Eyes"?
I don't know.
Clairvoyant left a little comment. Charlie Manson eyes. I'd like to get Weird Al Yankovic to rewrite that song. She's got Charlie Manson eyes.
You need to post that picture one of these days on your page. I think it was at Invictus. And then someone did on the internet post that picture next to a picture of Charles Manson. And they are in psychology known as sociopath eyes that seem to be lacking depth or soul. And I know with photographs you can skew them and always see what you want to see. But if it wasn't a dead ringer, I was like, oh my, this is scary. It's a scary comparison. So.
Yep. Well, Montana says that she thinks that she keeps Harry drugged. To the answer to the questions what is going on with Harry? Yeah, and that's very possible. I mean, maybe when Harry sleeps at night, they get out the Ouija board and they sprinkle the little pixie dust and little fish bones and shit like that and start burning black candles and keep them under a spell. I don't know.
Okay, so wait a minute. If that's true, right? There were a lot of people giving Harry flack for writing Spare and holding him accountable for what was said in Spare. And then there were other people saying, "Oh no, Wifey wrote this. She wrote this." So, in other words, if she was keeping him in a manipulatable state, so to speak, was she telling him what to write? Was she actually doing the writing? And I can't, you know what? I can't believe that he's always in an induced state. I mean, I think he's kind of weak. And that's demonstrated by the fact that, nobody was forcing him to parade around in a Nazi uniform. No one was forcing him to sling around racial slurs about Pakistani troop members in the military. In other words, he's done all of this of his own volition. So when I hear people blaming her, if anything, they might be two peas in a pod. But he's not totally being puppeted. I mean, the Diana thing, maybe. I think that's kind of psycho coaching.
Yeah.
But he's just as bad, seemingly.
Well, he is now. I mean, he was just happy-go-lucky before. I mean, he was just just a stupid, young boy running around getting drunk and partying and, for whatever reason. But when you read these comments about how Meghan studied him for 7 years before even knowing him or meeting him and learning everything about him and his mother, it's creepy. I mean, I think it was a complete setup. And
Tom,
what?
You used to date, right? I got to ask you this.
Yeah, sure.
No, I can't unsee this. I can't unthink this. I can't even unsmell this after hearing that she reportedly did some research and found out what Diana's favorite perfume was,
yeah,
and wore it when she met Harry on their first date. Now, let's do some math. If you climbed into the bed sheets with a woman and you smelled your mother, wouldn't it freak you out?
Yeah, I'd probably say, "Mom, I'm hungry now. Get me a sandwich."
Yeah, I mean, the guy would jump out of bed like, "What the hell?"
Yeah. It so bizarre. It's just the writing is on the wall. I mean, never in a million years did anybody know that it was this bad. Like, it's this bad. It is that bad. And people are like, people feel sorry for Dad. People feel sorry for us that she's actually we're actually related to her. It's weird. Nobody knows this person. And I was telling everybody earlier about when Meghan changed, and because everybody always asked, when did you guys notice a change, or was she always like this? And Dad told me the other day that when she was in Toronto, one day she talked down to him like he was a piece of trash. And then he knew. He goes, that's not my daughter. My daughter's gone.
No, I always wondered if, whether it was Soho or, I always wondered if somebody, there was some weird influence and someone said, "No, you can't, now you got to disassociate with family, and you got to cut off this in order to be part of us and move forward." It seemed very cult-like changing on a dime. And, so that being said, yeah, I mean, people feel sorry for us, but can you imagine? We're not alone in this boat in the world. What about family members of Charles Manson or Casey Anthony or anyone who displays public behaviors that are so heinous and egregious that family members are like, "What?"
Yeah.
You had no idea. You had no idea.
Yeah.
What was, what could be. It's it's not foreseeable, and we get it. People change, right?
Yeah. Could you imagine what Charlie Manson's family went through? Oh my God.
Charlie Manson had a pretty screwed up family. He reportedly was sent to live with an aunt and uncle. His parents were abusive, alcoholic, substance abusers. He was really screwed up because he was so horribly abused by psychopaths who sent him to school in little pink dresses. So I don't think he had any family members that were shocked because he didn't seem to have close bonds. But when you have a regular, seemingly stable family, and then there's a statistical outlier, like one family member who pulls a far left field and does something heinous, yeah, it is shocking. And by heinous, she hasn't done anything horrible like Charles Manson. But when you see someone mocking the Queen who's dying of bone cancer, or treating Dad the way she treated him while he was suffering through not one heart attack, but two, and a stroke, and hurricanes, and you name the disaster, it was there, and it was just complete and total disregard, APR to do more damage, pour salt on the wounds. And the royal family too. So I think I think we feel, even though we're different on the socioeconomic ladder, we feel like the royals do in total. It's like being hit by a bus.
Yeah. Clairvoyant says Santeria Orisha, her religion, believes in sacrificing animals and communicating with the dead. So that, that would explain a lot, That would probably explain that dog's two broken legs too.
Well, because someone pointed out, because I was looking at that upside down cross she was wearing.
Yeah.
Said
upside down cross.
That's Diana's. I never saw anybody in the royal family wear an upside down cross.
No. Nope. And it wasn't somebody. I read a lot of comments that wasn't Diana's cross either.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah. It's just bizarre that we're gonna have to dive deep into this and really put the pressure on and really just dig deep. A lot of people are making a lot of progress, but finding out the truth. Trevor Colt's making a lot of progress. He knows exactly what's going on now, which is nice, especially with all the YouTubers being harassed and shut down and penalized and disrupted. And it's amazing. We all know where it's coming from now.
No matter how you want to slice it, there are people that are sociopathic, that are manipulative, that are total narcissists, and they purposely engage in and get joy out of controlling and even harming and destroying others, right? But what I'm going to say about this stuff that's going on now, it seems like the dominoes are falling. It might take a couple of weeks, but every time there's some big PR event, something goes wrong. Look what happened with the jam. Look what happened with the backlash in Nigeria.
And it's always somebody else's fault.
What tangled webs we weave.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
First deceive.
Sunny21, thank you so much. Hello, Thomas. Hope all is well with you guys. Meghan had so many sugar daddies. I'm surprised she's not a diabetic. Yeah, I'm surprised. She's had so sugar daddy candy bars in her mouth. I'm surprised her teeth haven't fallen out yet. That's my opinion, allegedly. Sugar daddy candy bars. Mm-hmm. Well, we all know that, it's like I said before, it's over. It's over. So when the well run dries this time, and hopefully Harry is smart enough to lock up the rest of his inheritance, and because it's all coming out, and then there won't be anything left. It's all over. As soon as
one of them, Harry's a British citizen. She's an American citizen. One day PR is saying that Harry wants to go back, that the door is always open, that he can go back if she doesn't go with him. Then another article will say she wants to go back to London too. They want to get back in the fold. I think there's it's more likely that we will be hit by lightning 5 times than that will happen.
Yeah, it's all puff pieces. They have 15 stupid little magazines on their payroll that they pay to put these things out online, and that's what they do. It's just like the Hinduist Times I read today. It came out this morning saying that Harry plans on taking lovable Archie and Lilibet on their next trip because Meghan thinks it'll attract whatever. I didn't read anymore, but Meghan thinks it'll probably attract money. There's no way. They don't take the kids anywhere, and they're playing this kid thing. It's disgusting how they're playing the kids.
Well, I mean, the other thing too, there's an incredibly high terrorist threat right now in terms of global travel. So I don't know anybody who is out there saying they're going to take their kids everywhere with them that they go, and then not take them. So it does seem like it's for PR.
Yeah.
Why would the publications print that? Because the kids didn't show up in Nigeria. They didn't show up they didn't even go to the Bob Marley thing.
Yeah.
In other words, the kids are not going, and TSA employees are popping up saying, "No, we didn't see any kids get off the airplane."
Yeah, nobody did. That's because they're just not there. It's plain and simple. They're not there. But Ginger, thank you again so much. Samantha, I hope you and Tom go to the ball. I would enjoy meeting y'all. Georgie is a lovely host. Yeah, one way or the other, we got to try and get out there.
You know what, though? I got to point out, here's a big difference between us and our lovely sister. Remember that ball gown she wore to the movie screening, the Bob Marley thing, and she's in this giant ball gown that looks like it's going to get caught in those theater seats that flip up and down when everybody else is wearing jeans. So I can only say this: we will be dressed appropriately should we be able to attend something like that, and not gaudy, garish, outlandish,
Yeah. Hey, are we allowed to go to the ball if we use Meghan's wardrobe designer? No.
No, because her wardrobe designer, by her own seeming fantasies, when she handles Diana, I guess her wardrobe designer is Diana because she certainly seems to copy a lot of what Diana wore. So Diana's not telling me what to wear.
It's Sylvia says it's Kim Carnes song Betty Davis Eyes. She's got Charlie Manson eyes. I'm gonna have to rewrite that song. So, all right, you guys. Well, I'm starting to lose my voice because it's been a couple weeks. So, and it's already been a couple hours. But you guys are so awesome for tuning in and showing all your lovely support as usual. But I'm out from underneath my dark cloud. So now I'm free to create and do more shows. And I do have a big surprise coming for everybody. But thanks for the support. You guys are awesome. Like, subscribe.
And I just want to quickly say, everybody on the other side of the pond, have a safe rest of your weekend. Stay cool and comfortable. And everyone in America, God bless those who served. And on this Memorial Day weekend, everyone who gave us the freedom to be speaking as we are about these subjects.
What freedom?
So happy Memorial Day weekend.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, Vonnie. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. All right, Tom. Bye.
Bye. It's always nice to hear from Samantha. Yeah, but anyway, guys, I'm starting to get my voice worn out. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And as usual, you guys are awesome. I really appreciate everybody. And we're going to try somehow, some way, I'm going to figure out how to get to Goring Castle for Georgie's ball for veterans. So love you guys so much. And I will see you way shorter than last time when I disappeared. Trevor Colt is on. He wants to say hi. All right. Hello. Where's Trevor Colt? Yeah, I played a little bit of his video. So anyway, love you guys, and I will see you shortly. Thanks again, and I won't be gone as long as I was last time. I'll actually be here a lot more. You guys are probably going to get sick of me because I have so many things planned, but stay tuned and love you guys and see you very shortly.